Assalamualaikum guys, Mr. Rookie Saham di sini. Rookie Saham Gakuen. Okay, sekarang ni saya berada di Nara Prefecture. Okay, saya tengah buat satu hiking hiking trail lama, jalan lama route Jepun. Okay, kalau you tengok surrounding saya tunjuk sekejap lah. Okay, basically memang just a lot of nature So as you can see, hutan, gunung, okay, trails macam ni. And of course lah, ada seorang dua yang saya akan jumpa once in a while. Okay, hikers juga yang sambil-sambil dia orang enjoy sakura, sambil tu dapat exercise, dapat jalan-jalan. Okay, it's a bit off track daripada normal Japanese punya tourist attraction lah. Sebab memang tak ada tourist pun basically. Okay, so far saya dah jalan I think maybe 8 kilometers, I think 8 ke 9 macam tu saya dah jalan. So route ni is more than 10 kilometers, I think 15 ke 16 kilometers. Okay, saya kena habiskan route ni before gelap. And of course lah, sekarang tengah sakura, memang cantik. Alright, so without further ni, okay, tak apa tak nampak muka saya sebab sekarang ni matahari tengah ni. So sometimes you can see my face, sometimes you can't see my face. Yang penting saya punya voice is loud and clear okay, because saya nak ajar saham bukan nak tengok muka saya. Alright, so kadang-kadang nampak, kadang-kadang tak nampak, so tengoklah, okay. So please bear with me. So alright, kalau you tengok tajuk yang saya tulis hari ni, sekarang jam berapa kat sana? Plus sejam. It's about 3:35, 3:36 tambah sejam. Alright, so basically kalau you tengok topik today, so saya mention tentang debt in companies. Adakah ia sesuatu financial leverage ataupun adakah ia sebenarnya satu financial burden? Alright, it's a question mark basically, okay. So as a shareholder, bila you main saham ni, okay, one of the things you have to look at, okay, fundamentally is debt, hutang. Alright, sekejap saya nak gauge bearing saya kejap. Okay, that way. Alright, so talk about hutang ni, okay. Hutang ni is part of running a business basically. Alright, one thing is kita boleh run business kita sama ada secara cash. Okay, we start with our own cash basically, of course, and then we need to grow, betul tak? Okay, and sometimes we want to grow at a faster pace. That's where kita start guna leverage, iaitu kita start guna banks. Okay, so itu normal, that will happen in a company. Cuma persoalan dia, adakah debt itu sesuatu yang bagus atau tidak? Okay, because debt is also a double-edged sword. Okay, it can become a financial leverage, maknanya membantu you memperkembangkan bisnes, ataupun dia boleh menjadi satu beban kepada you sebab nak kena bayar balik, betul tak? And you don't pay just the principal, you have to pay with the interest as well. Okay, jadi di sini sebenarnya when you look at the company, okay, that's why it's important for you to learn financial statement. Okay, you kena belajar, especially tengok dalam balance sheet. Okay, you need to know where to look things. Alright, so when you talk about debt, dia ada dua debt. Okay, it can be a short term debt, it can be a long term debt. Usually we focus more on the long term debt because of the interest is prolonged as compared to the kejap laluan mana saya, I think it's this way. Okay, so saya tak boleh tengok map while saya live so saya kena sekejap jalan kat arah sana. Okay, so you kena tengok okay, and you can see the short term debts are all in the current liabilities, and the long term debts are all in the long term liabilities. So you boleh tengok benda tu dalam financial statement dekat balance sheet. Okay, so what is the concern Okay, some of the concerns of debt that usually saya akan tengok when it comes to, oh ni cantik sikit gambar this way. Alright, oops. saya kena gauge juga sometimes bearing because I can be really lost in this place. Alright, so apa tadi? Okay, so you have to gauge. Okay, you have to gauge the debt. Alright, one is kita tengok short term debt dulu. Okay, so for short term debt you have to look at the ratios. Alright, tengok ratios in terms of macam current ratio. Okay, current ratio will tell you what? Current ratio akan bagi tahu sama ada company ni is able to pay hutang-hutang terdekat. Okay, hutang-hutang yang dalam masa lebih kurang 1 year or less than 1 year. Okay, so you need to see, whoops, hati-hati sikit. Okay, you need to see the current assets again current liabilities. Okay, ambil dua-dua figure tu, bahagikan current asset bahagi current liabilities, you will get your current ratio. So if your current ratio is above 1, bermaksud, ataupun katakanlah 1, bermaksud for every single dollar of debt that you have, the current yang pendek, so at the same time you also have a current asset which you can liquidate into cash, also $1. Okay, so what you need is you need a bigger current ratio. Okay, as not to say as big as possible lah. Kita tak nak juga current ratio yang terlalu besar kerana menunjukkan company ni tidak ambil risiko langsung. Alright, in business you do have to take, konnichiwa. So in business you do have to take some risk. Okay, you have to really use your resources. Okay, kita tak boleh just nak simpan cash. Okay, kalau kita buat business personal ke apa, itu lain cerita. We are talking on a company scale, a public listed company. So definitely you will have debts, you akan use your resources. Jadi as long as your current ratio is above 1, 1.5, 1.6 or 2, it's still okay. Okay, itu satu. Okay, and then nombor dua, you kena tengok also in terms of the short term debt, you must look at the factor of inventory. Alright, because not all inventories, this way. Okay, not all inventories can be turned into cash immediately. Jadi sometimes kita take into factor. Okay, one is kita dah calculate the current ratio, that is one. Okay, and number two is at the same time kita juga calculate acid test ratio. Okay, sebab kita nak kena tahu whether the Yamano Beno Michi yep, it's this way. Okay, so kita nak tahu apa tadi saya kata. Okay, we want to make sure that upon kita buangkan inventory from the, let's say kita assume lah there is a zero inventory. Okay, maknanya kita nak rely on resources. Sorry, tak boleh cakap kuat sangat sebab ni kawasan rumah orang actually. So I hope you can hear my voice. So you have to take into account, okay, katakanlah inventory tu kita assume doesn't exist. Okay, so we take into consideration, we remove the inventory from the calculation. It's this way. So when we remove the inventory, you recalculate balik you punya current ratio, tapi kita panggil acid test ratio. Okay, so ingat tu, dua tadi saya dah bagi. Look into your balance sheet. Again, saya repeat, look into your balance sheet and then look into what is in the current assets. Okay, take the figure, divide by your current liabilities, you will get your current ratio. So you want a current ratio of above 1. So you know that your company that you are interested nak beli tu, okay, you nak invest tu, mampu membayar hutang mereka. Okay, they don't have problem paying their debt. Alright. Okay, short term debt. Is it this way? Oh, rasanya macam Alright. Sorry you tengok saya ni distracted sikit sebab saya pun tengah travel at the same time trying to teach also. 300 meters coba sempat tak? 300 meters 300, 600. Maybe saya skip buat yang ni. Saya teruskan je sebab saya nak try trail tu je basically. So it says here the Emperor Sujin is another 1.1 kilometers. Alright. So itu untuk short term debt. Okay. Then you have to look in the long term debts. Okay, why you have to look into long term debts? Sebab the interest is the biggest here. Okay, because usually company do have lagi banyak long term debts compare dengan short term debt. I mean like really big figures of long term debts. Okay, sebab dia keep restructuring and then payment plans, that kind of thing. So debts ni we want to look into against the total asset. Alright, so when we plus the short term liability and the long term liability, we get the total liabilities. So betul ke jalan ni and the short term liabilities, so we get total liabilities. Jadi kejap. I don't think this is the way. Chogakuchi Temple. InsyaAllah ni jalan dia kot. Okay, I'm positive. Okay, kita stay positive. Nanti once habis ya live ni, saya tengok balik ni lah. I refer balik to the maps. So basically you plus the two. Okay, so you get your total liabilities. So your total liabilities kita nak compare dengan equity kita. Alright, kita nak compare dengan, sebab equity kan is basically your net asset. Alright, so we want to know from the net asset is how much is actually is supported by debt. Okay, kita nak tahu tu. So we would want what we call a DE, debt to equity ratio. So we want a DE of less than 0.5. Okay, 0.5, less than 0.5. That's what we want. Okay, even for rights dekat Malaysia, okay, REITS, dia ada that max at the 45 punya 45 0.45 dia punya DE ratio. Okay, you can't surpass that. Okay, they won't allow. So you must always stay, because benda ni is risk. Okay, when you talk about debt, it involves risk. Konnichiwa. So you talk about risk. Saya ni dah sesat dah sebenarnya ni. Here. Is it that path? Tanya orang sikit lah. Orang nak tanya orang, tapi orang pun tak ada. Okay, aduh. Ni masalah bila kita lalu apa, area-area yang tidak turisti. So nak tanya orang pun tak ada. I don't think this is the path. Sekejap, itu path ke? Sekejap, ada berapa orang kat sana? Tak agak-agak, tapi nampak macam dia orang tahu ke? Nampak. Su mimasen. Watashi wa mayoi desu. Yama no be no michi wa dochi?
ここがある。なんかなんか青いとこだけゴミのある。もうちょっとここ。
すみませんね。Savior dah datang. Tas karu.
どこから来ましたか？
マレーシアです。
マレーシア。
はい。
じゃあエアーじゃ乗ってきた？エア。
はい。
はい、ここ。
ああ、サインがあります。
そうそうね。はい。ありますね。
Arigatou gozaimasu. Kioskete ne. Hai. So, dekat sini dia tersorok. Ada sign baik. Alright, so yep, that way. Okay, so balik pada tadi, sorry. DE, so you would want it to be less than 0.5. Okay, sebab kita nak tahu how much of the operation is funded by debt. Okay, we want to know that. Jadi bila kita ambil total liabilities against the equity, which is the net asset, we don't want it to be more than 50%. Okay, but it depends. Okay, other companies they can go up to 80%. So it depends. Bagi saya look at something yang less than 0.5. Okay, I want a company yang try to jaga at least dia punya the gear. Okay, it's not over gearing. Alright. So one of the things you have to understand about debt is dia comes with interest, betul tak? Okay, bila you ambil debt, there is that interest. Okay, so in your income statement, okay, in your income statement, there is what we call interest expense. Okay, kenapa orang ambil debt? Ingat balik. Okay, kenapa companies ambil debt? Okay, as I mentioned tadi, are you doing the Yamanabe no Michi? The path, the old path, or you just randomly walking? Oh yeah. どこへ行きたい？
どこ行きたい？桜井。
同じ。
同じ？日本語は喋れる？
ちょっとだけ。
ちょっとだけ。
はい。
どこから来ました？
マレーシアです。
マレーシア。
はい。今は Facebook ライブ。私はI teach。teach。いや、ティーチャーじゃない。フリーランス。フリーランスティーチャー。
なるほど。
たくさんのマレーシア人、英語は喋ってます。できる。
なるほど。
はい。Suzuku. Sorry tengah apa? Koci. So balik kepada back to the debt to equity ratio tadi. So you know when you take debts in companies, so definitely you would have interest. Okay, so interest in the income statement, kita kena tengok interest expense. Okay, when you look at interest expense, if it is too high, okay, you imagine your earnings before interest tax, okay, EBIT is katakanlah sekian, and you have to pay an interest expense of a very high one. So basically you have shrunk your net profit so much. So it shows that this company, bila dia ambil debt ni, they are actually fallen into the trap. They are just making money just to pay the interest. So that's not good. Okay, the company's goal when they take debts is to grow the earnings. So another ratio that you have to look at is what we call interest cover. Okay, so basically your EBIT, earning before interest tax, divide by your interest expense, you will get how many covers. Alright, so the bigger the cover means the bigger the ability for your company to generate earnings to offset the interest expense. Alright, so saya harap you clear tadu. So basically saya touch hari ni current ratio, acid test ratio, DE, debt to equity, as well as interest cover. Semua ni intercorrelated. That is why you really have to look at the debts of a company. Okay, debt can be good, it can be bad. Okay, it depends on the whether it's considered a financial leverage for the company or whether it's considered a financial burden to the company. So you kena tengok balik-balik benda tu, and then baru you tahu whether your decision to buy this company is a right decision or a bad decision. Okay, it's very important. Kame desu ka? Kame.
おお、カメだ。
Kame. Mezurashi da. So alright, okay. Thank you very much guys for watching. I hope that you learned something today. InsyaAllah. Okay, sebab saya nak kena habiskan journey ni, and suddenly I have a travelling companion. Alright, mate on the street, so tak boleh nak borak sikit dengan dia. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Saya harap you all learn a lot from Ruki Saham Gakuen. Kalau belum introduce Ruki Saham Gakuen to your friends, please introduce to your friends. InsyaAllah banyak ilmu-ilmu free you can learn from here. Alright, just by watching Ruki Saham Gakuen, there's a lot that you can learn. InsyaAllah juga bila saya balik nanti, saya cuba usahakan untuk buat some seminar ke apa, so that we can meet up in personal and then we could have physical interaction, okay, with each other, so that sama-sama kita share-kan knowledge yang kita ada, and sama-sama kita majukan diri kita dalam bidang saham especially. Alright, so thank you very much. Please like the page if you haven't liked, and then set C first in case you don't want to miss any of my live sorry, saya terlalu penat, any of my live feedbacks. Alright, so thank you very much. Ruki Saham Gakuen, Mr. Ruki Saham, Raja and out. Assalamualaikum.